You already rolled a perception, correct?
No, not the new one.
So go ahead and make a perception check in here.
Oh gosh, natural 20.
Nice.
Natural 20. Okay, so you begin taking your light, you kind of shining your sword, kind of using the reflective surfaces and stuff, and not seeing anything. And as you begin turning out, you can see a little bit of crimson on the ground. And as you kind of shine your light, you start seeing several spots of crimson. As you keep shifting it around, you kind of begin following the path, and you can see that there is crimson that apparently leads out these directions as well. It appears to whatever, but you can see it, and you can also see that it goes off down that path.
Down the one they're going down.
Yes. You can see that. You can see that as it gets over here, it appears to be more spattered.
So I think it's blood, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but there's blood on the ground.
Over here, there's several smears. Where make anybody that'd like to make a survival check as you're looking at it.
12.
Or medicine. Sorry, this would be medicine.
Medicine? 10.
Okay.
20.
20. Okay. Your knowledge is with animals mainly, but you've been with people that have hunted and stuff, so you're not really too familiar with this, like with like it's not necessarily anatomy and stuff, but you've seen where carcasses have been dragged, and what it appears to be over here initially is that it appears to be the blood has been smeared as if something was being dragged.
It kind of looks like somebody's been, like dragging something. It could be Mr. Bear, but I don't know.
Sounds logical to me. Bears kill, they drag their prey.
But what would the bear kill in a cave?
Goblins. You
He
said you
didn't
didn't
like goblins. I don't think
If you didn't like them, you'd kill them and eat them.
Well, I don't think you'd eat them. That gives you really bad indigestion.
You eat goblins?
No, I don't, because have you seen them?
Yeah.
If they're green, you don't eat green things that are alive. That's never good for you.
Technically, plants are alive.
You're right. Technically, they are. I take back that point. You don't eat green things that are snarling at you or that are meat.
So what you're saying is we should go down this other path.
Yeah.
Can I go in there and look, like, kind of
Yeah, we
around
should
in there?
look for like.
Yeah, that's what you got when you
that's
went
what I
in.
got when I went in.
When you
Okay.
yeah, essentially you walked in, you kind of used your sword, and then that's when
So
you
now
popped
we
through
need to
it.
go this path.
Are
I
you
think.
sure you don't want to check out what may have caused the bleeding?
I think we need to go this way.
I'm
I'm gonna
assuming
like kind of
Leader.
shove past.
out of game, I'm assuming a natural 20 would have shown any weapons or armor or clothing that
Yeah.
was left behind. So
And it doesn't
I'm
appear
assuming
that anything.
there's nothing down there. So we should carry on this way as the blood keeps going this way. Maybe the battle happened and then
Thought the
went this
blood
way
went that
Can I
way.
look
and this way.
in this way? Can I look again?
Yeah. So you know what to look for now. So it's not necessarily a roll. You're kind of
okay.
using the sword. You can see what appears to be blood splattering up. It's coagulated. It's not. So yes, while there was blood smearing out of the room and stuff, it's not fresh. It's been here for, and with your 20, you know that it's been roughly 3 days since that's whatever it was happened. Anywhere from 3 to 5 is where you're kind of assuming. But you can see there's several splatters. You can, yeah.
I just want to keep following it.
Okay, you see that it does tend to centralize in here. You don't see much in the way down the left path. This path. You don't see much in the way. You don't see much. You do see a considerable amount, apparently originating from here.
This right here, because it doesn't keep going.
It does.
Oh,
So
Follow the blood trail.
That's always good.
Doesn't it
Let's hope
go
it's
both
not
ways?
from a
It
friend.
went this
from a
way
foe.
and in here and going this
and
way,
not
not
this
this way.
Oh, not.
So
oh.
more dead ends.
okay, so you can see So you guys kind of make your way into this room, and you can see that there's a decent amount of gore of just blood. Everybody go and make a perception check for me.
Oh, it was a 20 and rolled to a 2.
Yeah. Sticking with my 6s tonight. 6.
7.
17.
5.
4. What roll do I make to see if I would vomit? Never mind. I think I'm good on this one. I go vomit.
Yeah, you go vomit. Add to some of the
okay,
gore.
little boy?
I don't think those pig's feet sat well with him.
You begin looking around in this area, and
We're doing really bad with our rolls for the most part.
it's time for bed.
Oh, right when we're up and actually streaming again. Sorry for the... Wait, that's not the mic anymore.
Sorry, guys, my kids are still awake, so they are currently occupying one of our party members. So,
Trin had
let
to
me
go
go.
outside and
thank you guys.
Drink.
Okay.
Wow.
Just wanted to say thank you guys for being patient while we're trying to figure this out. Hopefully we're streaming and hopefully we don't have any more interruptions
We
or
have to restart everything.
stuff. But I'm just going to recap until Laura gets back down. Essentially, we made it into the cave. They met a bear.
We befriended.
After they met the bear, Ash was able to talk them down real quickly, being able to speak with animals, and was just like, "Oh, hold on, we're not enemies." They were able to communicate. He gave her a warning. They continued further down the path. They, as they were walking, Ash did notice that there was a path that veered off to the left, and one that continued to go down. And so they took the one that continued down, heading towards their objective of finding some bat guano. After they entered the cave, they could see the shimmering rocks kind of glistening the light all over. After they have been exploring a little bit with Trin's Moonblade, she was able to reflect some of the light coming in, and with their glow, she was able to see some crimson spots, blood apparently smeared in various areas on the cave ground. They are currently following that path, looking left and right, trying to find, and they've come to a room where it appears a heavy amount of gore is staining the ground, the walls, and that is where they are currently investigating.
Remind me, do we know if Zoran took the mission alone or if he had a group?
You were not told.
Okay.
So, you guys are kind of sitting there. You begin looking around, and what you do notice is you start looking at the walls, but you're trying to avoid looking at the blood. That's what you're trying to do. And what you do notice is that a section of the wall, kind of right where Enid is staring, there appears to be rocks. Like, there's the natural cave features, but it looks off to you for a second. Go ahead and make a this is a nature check. Yeah, go ahead and make a nature check. 12. It's not. These rocks falling here isn't natural. The cave. It appears to be a little bit of a cave-in, but it looks recent. Recent is in the like similar to the blood, not like the dust is billowing up.
Move me. Thank you.
Are you seeing something?
Does it look like those rocks are supposed to be where they are? I don't think
It's on the ground.
Does it look like those rocks? I mean,
kind of piled up.
Like it doesn't look natural to me. What do you think?
now that you point that out, yeah.
Nothing
How
in
high
there
is it?
looks natural.
Like-
So if it looks like they're piled up and kind of go about 5 feet up at a 45 degree slant, starting from the ground, 45 degree up 5 feet, kind of piled off in the corner.
It doesn't look like it's supposed to be here. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't look normal.
I think it was a cave-in?
Yeah, but like
Like recent?
maybe. I don't know. Is there any other way to go? Because this looks
Go ahead
like
and make a perception check, as you two, since you're over here kind of looking at this.
15.
15?
17.
Okay, you both can see that there appears to be, looking at the rocks, that there appears to be a little bit of pooling from underneath, like where, so essentially the rocks are spilled out this way. At the very base where the rocks are at the feet, you can see there's a little bit of a pooling of blood that comes from the rocks.
The rocks are bleeding. No, that can't be it. That doesn't make sense. I think something happened right here.
Do you want us to dig up these potential graves?
You have a shovel, don't you?
Yeah, I just...
Okay,
Is
well,
it
you're
cool
the
to
leader.
dig up graves?
Well, I don't know if it's like
I don't
graves.
know.
What if somebody's stuck in there? What if it's the person we're looking for? Get your shovel and dig.
We're looking for Bat Guano.
Oh well, it was like an extra job.
He said we weren't getting paid extra.
But if
for
somebody's lost in here, we need to help find them.
it. I don't think
Agreed.
dead people can pay us.
Yeah.
Do you
They have
do
stuff
you
in
want
their
to
pocket.
use this?
No, you're
It
really
will
good
take-
with the shovel
Yeah,
earlier.
but it might take me a while. I mean, I know look super strong.
But
I'm
you're
not
not.
as
I got
tall as this shovel.
Why do you have that?
It's been very helpful so far.
And you're good with it. You can use your shovel and dig.
Fine, you want to take all day? Let's do this. And I will slowly
All right.
start shuffling rocks
I
extremely
will pick up
purposefully
I feel like
slow.
I'll be
If you're beginning, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
I'm doing a disadvantage because I'm trying to
Okay.
make it look like I'm helping, but I'm not.
Okay.
Natural one.
There you go. So you guys see very effectively, St. John just kind of gets it wedged underneath the rock, and you kind of see him just start jumping up and down on the shovel
Can I
handle.
do like insight or whatever to see if he's like actually trying?
Ooh, is it a
I mean,
performance?
you
Is that like a
could-
thing?
Sure. Yeah, make a performance
I want to see
check.
if he's actually like just messing around.
I'm rolling so bad.
Hot time.
Natural 20.
Yeah,
8.
he's just playing. It's like a little kid in a just that's avoiding work. He's just kind of.
I don't know if this is going to work, guys. I
He
think
is really
we should
having a
probably...
hard time at
I'll
all.
be moving rocks because I feel like
So you guys are rolling strength checks. Did you already roll?
Yeah,
that?
I haven't rolled it yet.
Eight.
Are you helping?
I rolled to see if I could tell if he was putting on a show, but I got 7.
just
I-
got 8, so...
Can I?
Oh.
Would I think that the shovel would be helpful, or would I think that I'd move the rocks faster with my own hands?
You're not sure. I mean, the shovel could be helpful.
Well, I've been trying, so
Yeah.
like, would I think the
Then
shovel
what
would
did
be
you
faster?
roll for your strength check?
18.
18. You're moving the rocks. There are some bigger ones that you think it might be helpful to have the shovel to get leverage underneath to move them.
Okay, can I snatch it out of his hands and say,
Pretty easily.
Yeah, go ahead and make it. So are you trying to avoid
Nope,
it?
I'll let it happen.
So just you snatch it out of his
I
hand.
want to snatch it and I want to look at him with my whatever charisma, whatever I have.
You want to
and just
try to
say-
intimidate him?
Yes, leaders should lead by example. I don't know what you're doing or who you think you are. Get out of my way.
Following the plan, just like I said. Have her dig.
Okay.
Just get
I
over
don't want
here
to
and
hit
help
him,
us
but
move
not
rocks.
actually like
It's up
hurt
to you.
him. I'm not going to. I
So
really
you go.
want to.
You begin making kind of shifting some larger
You want
rocks.
to hit him.
I just want to like
Um,
shove him out of the way.
And I'll be like,
Um,
Sinja, just come over here. Let's just move some rocks.
Yeah, I'll
You
go help her.
you guys continue moving rocks. You've been moving rocks for about 10 minutes, and you've gotten a decent amount shifted off. Enid, as you move one of the rocks, you lift up, set up to the side, and you see a foot, a well-armored foot.
Can I be going down the other pathway a little bit
This
during this time?
Yeah, just going out by yourself.
Just, I want to still be able to hear them
Okay.
working.
It's easy to hear them as you just hear.
Okay.
What did you find?
Let me know when you move further.
Hey guys, come over here and help me get these rocks off.
Okay.
I see a foot. I don't know what kind of foot,
Oh. I'll help lift
but
it
let's.
up.
All right,
Okay,
so
so
we all
you
help
guys
try to undo
keep
that part.
keep moving, and you can see the move, or moving the rocks leads to a knee, to a waist, to a torso. You guys keep moving. You get to you guys remove the stuff towards the hand and stuff, and you can see there's a pocket where it doesn't appear the rocks are where the head is. And you two see immediately, as soon as the last rock is moved, you see Zorn Jar, mangled, but breathing. And you see a hand that is currently right here, holding a water skin that is completely depleted, and he is just...
Oh, I think he needs lots of help, guys.
I touch him.
Okay.
And I say, Zorn,
Get gentle.
death has no place for your soul today.
What do you cast?
Bear. Can I just heal him, or should I do
You can
Spare the
heal him.
Dying first?
Oh, so whichever
heal.
one.
Whichever one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you cast the Spare the Dying on him, and you see his breathing. He's still unconscious, but he is stable, no longer dying. But if he doesn't get medical attention, you're assuming he's on death's door.
So can I cast? Is Cure Wounds or Healing work better? Are they pretty equal?
Cure wounds
Cure
can be
wounds.
stronger,
So
but
So can I cast that on him?
Sure.
Cure Wounds.
Go and roll healing.
Yeah, roll.
I like how you are.
Yeah.
I want to peek my head.
I'm currently laying on my back.
I believe it's a
Keep
D8
laying.
plus
That's
your
I want
I was looking
to
up.
peek my head
charisma
around the
modifier
next
plus
corner.
your
Okay.
whatever
and just
your
see what I see.
spellcasting modifier is.
You see
Yeah.
that the path continues on.
Nice.
You just roll.
Are you over here?
No, I'm just peeking my head around the corner.
What do clerics use? Are they charisma or what are they? Wisdom?
Clerics use
So 8 plus
That's
your
okay.
wisdom modifier.
So 11.
11.
So as the healing, the initial healing leaves your fingers, the kind of the gray, dark energy kind of seeps in. You can see it steadies his breathing. The next one, you cast this kind of this healing, and the gray is mixed in with this little bit of radiant glow. This time, as you send in the healing, and it kind of infuses, and you can see it enter into his chest, and you see him.
Well, he's not.
Soren.
Water.
Yeah. We have water.
We have water. Yeah.
Yeah.
I give water to him.
Who are you?
It's
So
It's okay.
he's currently like very disoriented and stuff,
Yeah.
and you can see him. He tries to extend his arm to swat away whoever's there, and you see him. You can see a bone that is currently sticking out in his arm.
I'm gonna mage hand feed him water with my skin. From far away. Sorry, my bad. I'm used to feeding it to other people.
So he's currently.
Don't worry, help has arrived.
Is this that other person we were supposed to find?
Soren, are you alright?
I recognize you.
Yeah.
You're Alonso's son.
That's right.
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, we're supposed to be looking for bat poop, but we found you, so I guess we're saving your life.
Where are they?
The bats? We haven't found them yet. The bears? Bear
No,
one?
the people that were in here.
The goblins?
We haven't.
The bastards that brought the ceiling down on me.
Well, we haven't seen them, but we've been super quiet since we've been here, so I'm pretty sure they don't know we're here.
I don't think they've really been that quiet
Chasing
though.
them out. I'd cut down a few. Those figures. I've never seen them before.
Were they human? Elf? Dwarf? Demon?
Mixed. Oh, no one else is here.
We've got a couple friends here that were helping us get poop. But,
That's what I was here for. It was the back one for the,
Did you find
for the
any?
guild. I didn't get a chance to. I came into the caves and I saw several figures in cloaks, and I approached stealthily, made my way quietly towards here and saw, I think, 7 figures. 2 of them using pickaxes.
We should probably set his arm.
Yeah.
Is there a pickaxe handle where he was pointing?
There's no. He points over in the direction. Go ahead and make an investigation check as you go start looking over there.
It's about my best roll tonight, and that's a 15.
15. You don't see any equipment, but you do see an area of stone that appears to have had pickaxe marks in it, and you can. It's kind of a little stalagmite that's on the ground that appears to have been broken open, and the top of it you can see is the chiseled pieces and stuff, but a portion of the top was removed. But you do see at the center is a recessed, like, bowl shape.
And there's nothing in it.
And you look at the top and you can see that there appears to be a bowl shape in the top portion as well.
Like there was maybe an orb in there. It was taken off. Zoran, I know you're in a lot of pain. And, do you know
anyone have bandages?
You probably
I
do. Yeah. She's really good.
Go and make a medicine check as you begin kind of doing this. Is anyone helping him or helping Enid?
I need some help.
Okay.
I need some help.
I'm looking
You're
at
investigating.
Yeah, I'm investigating.
So
I got a 7.
okay.
No.
We're not doing
I don't help.
You're trying to reset it. He's too mangled. Like his body's really broken right now.
Do you think
He got the healing, so probably a lot of the bleeding has stopped and the wounds have sealed. But the broken bones and stuff might take more time and a little bit more of a regenerative process, kind of natural body healing, or higher cleric level spells.
Do you think you can walk?
No. And you look at his legs and they're pointing several directions from.
Do you think we should try to
stuff.
take him out before we keep looking for poop?
No one would be able to guard him.
I can probably take him out faster than the rest of you.
Fury, so while you guys are kind of having this conversation, you've begun making your way down.
No, I'm making my way
Look
back.
here, and then you.
Oh, so as
when I hear them talking to.
Okay, so you begin making your way back. Go make a perception check for me real quick.
Luckily, I'm not that dumb of a character for one. Oh, 12.
Yeah, you continue to make your way. You kind of look off in the direction where you guys came from and stuff. You see the reflective rocks. But yeah, you make your way back into that opening.
Okay.
Would a crumb cake help them?
Potentially.
I forget what those do.
I mean, they do. So essentially, what the crumb cake is it does 1d4 plus 1 healing. So it's essentially just a consumable item that you are able to use, and like I said, it has a shelf life of about a week. So you guys have about 5 days left where it still holds the healing property.
Well, I'll give him 1.
Okay. No, thank you. I had a few of these myself. That's the reason I'm still alive. And he kind of.
Did these people say why they attacked you or what they were here for or anything, or just out of the blue attacked you?
Not provoked.
They were. So I got in. I started kind of creeping about because I was here to get the bat. Shit. Saw them. I've been here a few times. I looked down this way and I saw the figures. I heard the pickaxes, and they were wearing black cloaks and with emerald green trim around the sleeves and the hood. And as they were digging, I kind of just kept my eye on them. Being in heavy armor, it's not always the quietest. I accidentally scuffed my armor against a piece of rock, and I turned around, and immediately, without warning, they just attacked, swords drawn, daggers. I cut thought there would be bodies here. I cut 3 of them down quickly. And then a fourth,
there was a lot of
large
blood
one.
outside.
He had to have been half orc. Goliath something. He was much bigger. Brought out a large warhammer, and I engaged a battle with him. While a couple of the others kind of began, they kept digging at this thing, and they broke it off, and they dug frantically as this other individual. I fought against him, and he shoved me back. We were going back and forth, trading blows. They got what they came for. They ran out. Another one that was staying hidden in the shadows. I said some words. I don't know what he said. It wasn't a language I understood. But he instructed him to get me to that wall. And shoved me here. And he brought down the wall on me. And that's then 4 or 5 days is what it's been. I've been trapped underneath these rocks. The crumb cake, I had 3 of those. And water ran out yesterday. That was as good as dead. Thank you.
Death was not ready for you.
Apparently so. I've seen you before. You hang out with Sinjin a lot.
Enid.
Zoran.
Hey, you're back. What did you see down at that end? We found a friend, Zoran.
He was under a bunch of rocks.
I assume you'll be leaving now that you found your friend.
We came for the bat guano.
Right.
Also, there's this thing over here where I think he was talking about they dug out something. Looks like a bowl. And then the other piece over there's another bowl. Maybe some sort of orb was in here. Anybody know anything about orbs and caves? No? Zoran? Orbs and caves?
Well, that means they're probably gone then, right?
You've got
I
me.
would hope so.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Oh, man, that's really good. 22.
22. Okay.
You know exactly
Some
what it is.
reason
Wait a
it
minute.
stuck with you.
Hold on.
This,
I know what it is.
you've heard.
Orbs and caves.
Orbs and caves.
Right. Duh.
It's not necessarily. You don't think you remember anything, and then you see Trin's blade, and then you think moonlight. Start just kind of begin thinking, like, okay, well, moon has, a lot of meaning. It has a lot of, like, you start going through all the stories. What does the moon mean? It's, sacred to a lot of people. Some people worship it.
I'm just saying all this out loud, by the way, just to myself. Just like
you begin looking around. You look up, and as you look directly above you see a fracture in the entire ceiling of this cave, about 2 inches wide, that just stretches the entire length of that entire span of the cavern. And as you look up, you can just see, as you're watching, you just see the moonlight pop up, and you can see wherever that light just crests, and it hits right where that stone would be. And as you just see it, you kind of sit there for another couple minutes, and you just watch as the moon continues to rise, and that light is just hitting right where that spot is. You've heard that there are places or there's things where moonlight, the radiance from the moon, have influenced or changed things. So you're not sure whatever was potentially in this might have been one of those things. But you're not sure. You might have to do more research, but that has something to do with the moon.
I relay that out loud because I'm talking out loud to everybody.
Okay.
He's just a keeper of knowledge.
Sounds like somebody else was here for something way more
Sounds
important than we're here
insane.
for, so we're probably good. Moon rocks.
Well, I don't mean to be insensitive, but should we carry on, or should we get him back, or should we...
I feel like your father would want us to
The
get
cave
him back.
continues on for
You're right.
about 60 feet. Turns to the right, and then there's a large large opening that has a ton of bats in it, a ton of bat shit. That's where I always go. It's never failed me before, but there's a lot back there. Just watch out for the giant bats. They're big, and if you just kind of spook them a little bit, they'll fly away out through the opening on the side there. And you can't climb out there, but the bats. That's how they exit.
Have you seen any goblins in this part? We were warned by a talking bear about goblins.
Not in the past.
Oh, by the way, since you're here, don't hurt the bears.
Don't put
Oh,
them
the
in a
bear. Yeah, I
position
passed
to hurt
them.
them.
Yeah. Well, when he comes
They
back.
kind of back down to me.
Okay, just so you know, bear one's really nice.
I'll leave them alone as long as they don't try clawing at me. I'll leave them be.
Well, should some of us go get the bat poop real quick and someone stay here with Zoran and we just make this quick in and out?
Are you
Out of game, I know how horrible the plan this is, but in game, this seems like a
Great idea.
great idea at the time.
Divide and conquer.
I mean, I could slip down there with
Should we
couple
not just
people
get
and
him
have
back
I
to
feel
the
like
carriage?
I'd probably
and
stay
then
with
come
Sora
back.
if that's what we're doing.
Okay. So you.
I mean, he said it's right around the corner,
Yeah, we'll
basically.
leave our
we could just
cleric.
go grab 3 pounds of crap and
Well, he's the one all mangled.
then get out of
Yeah,
here,
so
right?
It makes it sound like it wasn't really a big deal.
We
so
all
can
leave
just go
together.
get some and come back.
Out of game, this is a terrible idea. So leave our cleric behind, just in case we get ambushed.
Well, I can send a message to her.
Maybe we should be a little more quiet this time, though, just in case.
Alright, so who wants to go with me to get some bat poop?
Okay.
I'm going because I will.
Alright.
I guess I'm.
Okay.
Dang.
So.
I guess everyone but Enid is going.
Okay.
Me and Zoran will
So,
talk it out.
how are you guys? Who's leading the way towards the other cave?
Because he can't walk, right? Like,
Right.
He's currently
and we
no,
can't like
he's-
carry him. We can't like move him closer.
not right now. I mean,
Okay.
his legs are pretty messed up. And,
Okay.
I mean, it's
You
going to take
could
some
probably carry
splints. And,
No, I mean, I could carry him a little bit closer, so they wouldn't be
Maybe
so far
can
away
I work
from us.
on trying to? There's probably nothing to make a splint, is there?
you can try. Yeah,
Okay.
make a medicine check
Okay.
as you begin trying to make
On natural
splints.
20. Just make some
Can I
perfect
just look
splints.
around the corner that he said?
You guys are rolling so bad. I'm
We're rolling
sorry.
so bad tonight.
Okay, go ahead.
As a
He said it was just
general
around the
7.
corner.
He said, like, yeah, you have to go
Like
around
60.
up the cave and then it turns to
He
the
said
right.
like
and
60
then there's
feet
a-
or something.
Well, you have to go around this corner
And then 60 feet.
and then 60 feet after it cuts right.
Right. Well, I can send you a message for a while. So
Okay.
I'll
Just give me a-
do it every once in a while, and you can respond to the message. And if someone's attacking or something bad's happened, just let us know, and we'll run back. Sound good?
Have I get to divide the party?
I think it sounds like a good plan.
All right.
What choice do we have?
Let's go get some bat
All
poop.
right, so show me your marching order.
Are you
what we're
coming
doing.
with your glow sword?
Yeah.
Are you leading the way, Tren?
You in the back
yes,
like normal?
the leader
Mm.
would lead.
Should
the
probably
way.
be by her.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or do you want me to have the rear?
I think I'd be in front of you at this point, just
All right.
because of
I'll
how.
take up the rear. I'm kind of watch behind because I'm going to be sending a message to her anyway. So, should
So,
we go stealthily or should we
as
just
you
go?
guys step around.
Yes.
Oh, we didn't have to even get very far.
Nope.
I think we made a lot of noise by shoveling and throwing rocks and
Aw,
yelling
look
at
how
each
cute
other.
they are. Oh no.
Oh,
They came
hey.
that way too.
By the way, I still would
But
be,
they are still
have
super
the
cute.
fire bolt. Like,
Ready?
Okay.
So you're like, turn it, let's go down this way.
This is a surprise round for that.
got it.
So,
Just like pop up out of the ground.
Hopefully they stay away from me.
You can
It's
hit
gonna
them.
go well, guys.
It's only 5 of them.
Zoran can help me.
Yes. Well, he's not dead, so yeah.
It's not dead yet.
Maybe I
He
can
has
cast.
some arcane abilities, so he's had lots of rest, so he's probably full of
That
spell
one looks
slots.
like Dobby. Right there.
Not from this side.
He
From
can-
the back, he looks like Dobby.
He can lob a spell
You've
while
been
laying.
career for a long time now.
Oh, it's working?
Yeah, it's been working.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Stop picking your nose.
Joseph is actually watching right now.
Fantastic.
By the
Hello.
way, he says you're killing it, Nick.
He might literally.
Sorry, he said you're rocking it. Not
he might literally be killing it.
Yeah, don't go with killing. He's the DM.
I'm killing everybody.
Do we need to roll this for
I think
after?
we should.
Yeah, go and roll for initiative afterwards, because this is going to be the
Do I
surprise
get included
round.
in this?
12.
Yeah. Okay.
What did Ashlyn?
Oh, now I roll well.
I know
So,
exactly. For
Trin?
initiative.
The first attack against you does a...
Fury.
Need you. 1 second.
Knee. 20.
See, you have too many bad guys.
Wow. Just one baddies or
Does a
two?
9 hit.
No.
With advantage on that attack.
Not even
Second one
17.
close.
does a
I
17
roll
hit.
well when it
Nope.
matters.
So you walk forward, tink tink. You see 2 darts hit, and as they hit, they just bounce off of you. You're like, what? From behind over there. Let's see. As one's gonna go after you. Of course, I roll high for you. I'm sorry. 23.
Yes.
Sinjin 23. And 22.
Yep.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
I'm really good at this.
I just want you to remember who did not get hit.
15.
15. You succeed on the Constitution saving throw.
15.
You do take 4 points of piercing damage. You feel as you watch the dart hit you, and you feel this, and you're like, oh no.
Oh no.
First one was 15 for my save.
Okay, succeeds.
8.
8 does not succeed. So you are considered poison.
Sweet.
You take 6 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 2 points of poison damage.
Is that total?
So total of 8 points of damage.
Okay.
I didn't know if you have resistant poisons or anything. So,
Sure.
okay. As you hear this, this is our cave, get out! And they begin. So, for their initiative, it's going to be, let's see, what is 13 and 11.
As a really quick side note, would I just know in this land
I'll
that
just do them all at the
goblins are
same
bad?
All of them?
Well, yeah.
All
I'll just do them at the same time. 13.
Okay. Would Trin know that like goblins are bad and they are generally destroyed?
Yeah, you've killed plenty of goblins.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Fury's up first.
You've had conversations with a few of them especially before you kill them and stuff. You've had dealings with some that you didn't need to kill. Most of them just...
Alright.
Okay, I just want to make
So
sure.
I want to squeeze by
And they shot at you.
Sinjin.
Which
Yeah,
side?
really,
This side?
that's-
No, the other side.
Okay.
Alright, so hold on a second, real quick. We're going to go through this. So Fury,
Oh, right.
Sinjin,
Oh, that's right.
Enid. Fury, what are you doing?
I'm going to attempt to go tell our cleric that goblins are here.
Okay. And then are you doing anything else besides that as an action?
Possibly my action will be disengaged. My bonus action will be casting Expeditious Retreat to get there.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so Sinjin, what are you doing?
If no allies in the way, I'm going to move and do a thunder wave.
Okay. Enid, what are you doing?
I mean,
You're currently working on making the splint. So
Splint.
I'll let you roll again for the splint.
yeah.
As this happens. If you decide to change that based on what happens. With that, you can. Okay, so we'll go ahead and Fury, you're moving, you go, you run, you cast Expeditious Retreat on yourself to move. You don't need to disengage as you move past.
I didn't know if I would need to.
Yeah, he's not. He's because Sinjin was
Over
next
here?
to you, but you cast that on
I
yourself.
will get all the way up to her.
Okay,
'Cause that's
so
my
he
goal.
runs up quickly right as you're getting ready to begin to start making the
Start
splint
making-
in one eye. And he says, "Goblins here, hurry!"
Actually, no, I wouldn't be casting that because I can't cast that and then also use my. If I didn't have to use my action to disengage, I'd use it to dash.
Okay, use your action to dash to move
Yes.
over there. Okay, so 5,
Sorry.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You still have 30 feet of movement.
I will stay here.
Okay, so you just ran really quickly there. Okay, Sinjin, there are currently people in your way.
No, I was
you're
gonna do it
you're
this
standing
way.
there? Okay.
I was going to do this way and do a 15-foot cube that way and get
Yep.
those 3.
Okay, go for it.
All right, so they all need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Wait, Thunder Wave?
Yep.
That's So she would need to make it too.
No.
No, it's going
Go
that way.
this way.
Yeah.
Isn't it centered on yourself?
No, it's a cube
It's
that
a
goes
cube
out.
that goes out from you. Force
Yep.
sweeps out from you in a 15-foot cube.
Yep. It's not like
not-
a.
Yeah, it's not. I used to think it was too.
I definitely, that's what I thought it
Yeah.
was.
That's what we
They
played
all
it, but
failed.
that was not.
Okay. So they all take 10 points of thunder damage and are pushed 10 feet away from me.
As you do that.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. I had this.
Okay.
He's got a nice hat.
Okay, so that was your turn. Enid, were you going to do anything?
I mean, I guess
You can
I
use your
see.
reaction. You can use your reaction to change what you were doing. So you were making the
I was
split. You were going to
making
make the split. So you
But
can,
then I see Fury run in,
Yeah,
and
so it
that
runs into-
concerns me.
yeah.
Since they're
So
on
I'm
you,
gonna run.
Originating from you.
I'm gonna tell.
Another blast originates.
I'm gonna
from
tell
you, too.
Zoran. I'm gonna go check out what's happening,
okay.
and I'm gonna move.
10, 15,
And right
20.
as you step there, you see, and you see St. John release this blast, and see these three goblins smack against the wall. Hold on a
Don't worry,
second.
I got this.
Can I?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you.
Oh, I have a 13.
Okay, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as a large rock just lodges itself from the top of the ceiling and
Feel great, guys. Feel
smacks into you. Okay.
Can I hold my action? Or is that
I'm gonna say that you kind of use your action. So what
to
were you?
stop?
You see him and you saw the large rock fall.
Ugh.
What are you doing?
Ow.
I mean, I think I'm just taking it all in.
Okay.
I don't see a
So
bad
you-
guy. I just
Okay. All right.
I don't.
So their
He's
turn.
bleeding out.
I'm fine.
He's,
Everything's
he's fine.
10, 15, 20, 25.
I hide
You
my
see
blood
this
well.
one?
Sure.
I'm going
You see this one run up.
Are you?
You can see it's wearing this.
9.
You see that he's wearing
I
this
thought he only took
large
5
skull.
He was already
He's got a
here.
large bear pelt that kind of billows as a cloak. Two large deer horn on top, and he's just going to with this makeshift rapier, or not rapier, but a scimitar. Okay.
Yeah,
Don't
he'll
worry
be
about
fine.
this. I got this.
He'll be
Good
fine.
grief.
Lord.
There we go.
You wish.
So that's gonna be 22 to hit.
Just barely.
Just
barely.
grazes you.
That will be 4 points of damage to you as he.
You're fine.
Those two are gonna run up, and at the same time, actually, one of them is gonna take a dart. Natural 20, yes.
What?
Actually, you hit for once.
Okay, so he hits you.
Perfect.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you resist the poison. Okay.
This
so
type
yeah,
of
you
poison
just-
isn't the hurting type, right? It's the
It
It does hurt you initially,
Thank
but
you.
also
It's
but
Christmas
also
bad guys.
yeah, but in
I know.
poison, so you have disadvantage on all your attacks. So you do take 8 points of piercing damage.
8?
No, 8, 10 total points because it's that doubled plus 2. So okay,
Goodness.
as the other one will run up with a scimitar.
Go try to react.
So 19 turned into a natural 1. And his makeshift dagger explodes against your armor shield and
This one? Did he throw it?
No, he ran towards, smacks it against you, just hits your shield, it breaks apart, and he's like, that was his turn. Yeah,
Trin, then Ashlyn.
forgot about that thunder wave. That thing's so deadly.
So
It's a little creatures.
so cute. I don't want to hit them, but I do when they don't.
What's your turn?
Oh, well.
You
is
and
it
Ashley.
Me and Ash. I mean, I'm going to hit them.
I'm gonna turn into a panther.
Or that one.
Okay, you're gonna turn into a what?
Panther.
You probably wouldn't have seen a panther in your time. Oh no, you're from the yeah, you've seen a panther.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on a sec. Yeah, you've seen one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and then so Trin and Ash. Okay.
For druids, I
Well,
didn't know if
then
it
I
was
will
action.
So you're gonna attack.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
then
turn
you turn
into
into
it
it and then
and
you
attack.
attack.
I
Okay.
didn't know if
There's
a
not
free
enough
action
room
or
to
if it
get
was
by
a-
Trin,
I'm too.
so you turn into.
You
So
can
you'll be able to turn into one. But
Do I know there's something behind me?
You
I'll let you
sure
use.
heard a
I'll let you use your
thunder wave.
reaction
Can you
to make a
jump
perception
over
check.
her?
So go and make a perception check. You turn into the beast. Okay, you're making your attack.
20, not natural.
20 hits. Yeah.
This one's not been hit. Can I do Divine Smite?
Yes, you may. Roll 2 additional D8.
Nice.
3 additional D8 actually.
No, just-
sorry, that's my bad.
Just 2.
I wrote down 3D8.
It's a total. It's your weapon damage plus your 2d8 additional at a second level
You're gonna
spell
kill it
slot.
anyway. It's dead.
I'll show you later in the book.
Okay, so I don't know which dice to take. Should I just reroll 2? Just only 2D8 total?
No, it's a total of 3d8.
It's just not an additional 3d8.
20.
20. You cut through and he's barely hanging on.
God.
As
What
this
am I-
as you cleave,
Oh,
You-
plus 3. 23.
Strength.
head
Strength
cleave off.
modifier.
Head goes cleave
Just
off.
kidding.
As you just and as you sink in through the blade, you just see. You guys watch as this blast of golden light
Oh yeah.
shines off of her sword and
I
just
am.
destroys that one. Okay. Yeah. And then
I'm not
would you roll?
startled by the
Perception was
panther behind me.
24.
Am I?
24. Yeah. You hear behind you. You hear this.
So I'm gonna turn around and attack the little
right.
funny hack guy
You go and
because he's
make your
got a
attack.
bear pulse and I'm mad at him.
Do you have pack tactics?
Does the panther have pack tactics?
I don't
Check the
know.
panther stats. Does it have back tactics?
No.
I think panther gets the pounce attack maybe, but that would be or stealth.
Panther moves at least 20 feet straight forward toward a creature and then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn. The target must succeed a DC 12.
No, it
strength
wasn't
saving
20
throw.
feet, so you've only moved 5 feet. So
Could you have run on the wall
Then I'm
with it?
going
just-
to do bite.
okay, make an attack roll.
Um, 7.
7. Unfortunately, that
Wait,
misses.
it was worse actually.
Okay. so you go out and he brings down the scimitar and kind of gets it wedged in between your mouth, and you kind of have to rear back as he holds it sideways, and you bite down on the blade, and yeah,
Is she
doesn't feel good.
currently biting down on the blade?
She did, and then she released. Yeah. So, okay.
That would have been very interesting.
Okay. Next up is going to be Fury, Sinjin, and Enid. Fury, what are you doing?
I'm going to run around the corner and do a shocking grasp on the first thing I see that
Isn't an ally. Gotcha. Sinjin, what are you doing?
didn't know what to call them.
I feel like
We're not
something-
friends.
I'm going to cure myself with cure wounds.
Okay. So you're just like, oh.
I'm going to like hold up my sword so it looks like I'm still attacking with it.
Okay. All right, and then Enid, what are you doing?
Toll the dead.
Okay. Alrighty.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Fury, you go dashing up around.
You can get to it.
Yeah, you can get to him. You immediately grab onto him. Go and make your attack roll. As you see him,
Is he wearing metal armor?
he is not wearing Weddle armor. Weddle. He's not wearing Weddle
Not
armor.
Weddle armor.
Wait a
either.
minute.
Not a
No.
widow guy.
22.
That'll hit.
So, and then 8 points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do my tempestuous magic and move 10 feet away from him
Okay.
without an opportunity attack.
Okay, so you guys haven't seen Fury do this before, but and as soon as he does that, you guys have felt his gust cantrip, but you just see him as he's grabbing onto him, he releases his fingers, but the electricity is still there as he pushes himself away with the gust and slides himself in an epic way. What do you use your bonus action to do? Or was that your bonus action?
I don't think that was my bonus action, but I don't.
His bonus action, you guys watch his cloak. He'll bring you
I
out that.
saw none of it.
Okay. Epic.
Far
Okay. So as soon as he does that, you release yours.
Well, I
Or
guess
you
you
have to
need to make
He
a
has to make a
wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
How nice would that be? It's just you do an attack and you start
Wisdom,
rolling
that
the
is going to be a
damage.
10.
Oh, you fail.
So, it's a d12 for
Oh,
someone
that's
dead.
yeah. I was gonna ask you what this
the-
last sentence meant.
Yeah, that's if they have taken
Yeah,
damage.
if they're taking
I
damage,
didn't
which
think
is...
I needed mine.
He just took damage.
I don't
Yeah.
need mine.
Oh.
So, unfortunately, it doesn't do a ton of damage. But you guys hear this...
Wait, can I use my DA? Because I rolled a 7 without it.
No. as you see a little bit of blood trickle down both of the ears of the goblin. As he's like...
Oh.
So as I cure myself, can I also kind of step in front this way? Stay
Sure.
engaged, but just kind of step in front?
Yeah. Okay. Their turn. Seeing that the dart worked that time, he's going to do the same thing. Rolling that
Starting you.
there. That does not work. He does have 2 attacks. Nope. That does that. No. Puts it away, pulls out his sword, and then he's going to actually move 60 feet down that hall.
This way?
60?
Yeah.
He's
Scaredy
basically
cat.
off the thing.
Okay. This one. Let's see. He's going to. It's not a good situation. He is going to disengage as a bonus action. 10,
Overruled.
15, 20, 25. As he runs, shoots a dart at you, angry.
Do I get a quick opportunity with my dagger?
He disengaged.
I didn't know if
No,
that
yeah,
worked
yeah.
for
Counts for the whole
No, you're
turn.
disengaged.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that until I watched Critical
9
Role.
to hit.
No.
What is it? 11?
11.
Oh, I think you have shield too, though. So
No.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
no, I don't. have
Okay.
shield.
All right, so it shoots at you and misses completely. Kind of the gust. It shove yourself out of the way a little bit. 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh no, that's 30 because it's rough terrain right there. As he tries getting through. Okay, that was their turn. Next up is Trin and Ash.
I'm gonna run after that goblin,
Okay, so you have 30 feet of movement.
but I'm gonna use my action to dash, and then as a bonus action, I'm gonna cast Compel Duel.
Okay, cool. All right, what are you doing?
Bonus.
Depending on where she's going to. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
You don't hit
I
me in
don't
right
On
away.
a
Yeah, I wanted to do the pounce since I'm far enough away, but I'm assuming she's gonna be in front of it then. So I would have to swerve around most likely.
Yeah. Because it doesn't say it has to be a straight line, does it?
Mhm.
It does have to be a straight
Yeah.
line. Yeah, unfortunately, you'd have to.
So I'll plan on
I mean,
if I get it at an angle, I guess.
what is it? 20 feet?
Yeah, at least
15.
20 feet.
We'll say that you kind of do one of those like skid and then.
Okay, well, that's what I'll do.
Okay, you can do the whole like.
Like a cat on hardwood.
Yeah. You just.
Yes.
Yeah, so you do that right there.
I assume
Okay.
the cat's on our side.
All right, go and make your attack.
Me? Or she?
No, you go.
Oh yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Go
your
ahead.
turn.
And,
Oh.
what is it?
I can get to here,
Then range is 30.
and then its range is 30 feet. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you went to that.
That's a natural 1. So you watch as the goblin looks back at you very angrily.
He has disadvantage on all attack.
Against anyone but you.
Disadvantage of anyone other than me.
Yeah.
Do
Must
you
make
bow for your duel?
wisdom- No.
Do you say anything?
Barbarian.
What do you say to get him to turn around? So you cast the spell.
Coward.
Coward. Okay, nice. Okay, so he turns, faces. Okay, make your attack.
It just says he has to succeed a DC 12 strength saving throw.
Nope.
Okay, so then he's knocked prone, and then I can make a bite attack as a bonus.
With advantage,
Nice.
because he is prone.
Heck yeah.
What time?
21 to hit.
21 hits.
9 7.
7. Nice. 7 points of damage. So he's still alive, but you kind of sink down into him. Yep.
Fury.
Fury, Sinjin, and Enid. So Fury, what are you doing?
I would go up to him, I want to grab onto him and do shock and grasp.
Okay, Sinjin, what are you doing?
I am going to mock him.
Okay, and then Enid, what are you doing?
I guess I'm just. I mean, it's like down, right? So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
He's not currently. You do see him kind of squirming against the panther.
Okay, well then I'll probably just do like Toll the Dead again.
Okay, alrighty. So you do that. So all three of you go ahead.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Go and roll your damage.
Yes.
6.
6. Doubled.
Times 2, right?
Oh.
12.
Well, I rolled 2d8
Okay,
instead.
so this is going to be a combination. How do you three want to kill this goblin? As you just come over and you just place your hand on his head and just you start saying what to him?
Are you running away? I've seen bigger spines on a jellyfish.
Okay.
Today, death greets you.
Okay.
Yes.
Boom. You just see his head kind of explodes a little bit in the.
Real gross.
Yep. All right.
I'm gonna have to get used to this.
Trin. It's his turn. He will run up with his scimitar, make his 2 attacks against you.
Insulted the cat.
Oh my gosh! Can I roll something higher than a 9? No. Okay. He
You
misses
go
with
a lot
both
higher than a
attacks.
9.
You will, but it'll be in the final night, and you'll kill us all.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I just go up and... Can I go?
Yep.
Hit him. Nope.
Oh,
Can't
man.
hit him.
So you swing. Unfortunately.
Well,
it
guys,
doesn't-
we've beat all the goblins. I think we did a great job here today.
All right.
Someone's
So,
missing.
just for the sake of brevity, he's going to make 2 more attacks against you, real quick. One of those does hit. So you take 4 points of damage. Okay. Go ahead. Make your attack.
Oh my gosh. 15.
15 misses, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Goblins are squirming.
So,
with HP.
during this time, you guys still hear clanging. What are you doing?
I'll go towards the sound.
You guys begin make your way.
Yeah.
I want to dash over there
My speed is 50.
and then fire bolt if I see.
Unfortunately, the way the path curves, you don't have
And
a
I'm
clear
pretty
line of
big.
sight, and she's currently in the way.
Alright.
But you guys are making your way towards her. As this happens, he will make his 2 attacks against you using different dice because holy smokes, that's ridiculous.
You want
5 and a
use my
3.
natural
A
20.
5 and a 3.
This one got me 2 minutes.
That's why you got to switch it up.
Whenever I
That one just
whenever
got
I can
natural
see him
20.
within 60 feet, I'll vicious
But
mockery
he's
him
got one
too.
more.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's go for it. That's in the
That's
crack.
That's in the-
Good thing. Oh my gosh. 11.
11 misses, unfortunately.
Trend is the goblin.
Okay.
It is a very
They're just
scary
trading
goblin.
warning blows now.
Panther. Does he get to make a save at all against your...
Only if he wants to move more than 30 feet away. Wisdom save.
Okay, he's been trying to move away from you.
Okay, so make a wisdom. So he's gonna take an opportunity attack if he moves away.
Oh, if he moves away, yes. No, he's not going to do that then. No.
Well, it's like normal. He'd have to take an opportunity attack. We're in combat.
Well, he can disengage as a bonus action.
Okay, roll.
Okay, so he's moving 30 feet away from you. He's going to try to move for... Does he have to use an action to try and break it?
Okay, for the duration is a disadvantage. And must make a wisdom save each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds on the saving throw, its movement is not restricted.
What's your save? No, never mind.
13.
He rolled a 9. So 9 and a 1. So you guys are...
We're continuing to
Yeah,
move.
you guys are continuing down this path. Those go on the side there. No. Oh yeah, right there. No, that goes straight, and that one goes straight next to it.
Just keeps going. We lost her.
Okay.
Just keeps going.
I don't know where he's going to keep going, but we're
sorry.
there.
We're just
Put those two around for me.
Fury broke
Yeah,
out.
these.
Yeah.
Fury broke.
So that's where you guys are currently. Okay.
Furious
So you're
broke
currently there. Ching, 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 ching. Alright, and then go and put that one there.
Guys, I'm getting really tired of running down this path. I'm pretty sure she's got this handled.
I'm still chasing after her.
Yeah.
So you guys keep running down.
try again.
He's going to make 2 attacks against you.
Slowly moving us.
Natural 1 and a 9. Something higher than a 10, please. Ah!
I'm not rolling well either, so this should be over.
Okay.
Somebody
now.
kill somebody.
Oh my gosh, 20.
There you go.
20 hits.
Well, I only need to roll a d8 because I'm out of spell slot. 10.
10. How much did you do last time? You did... Oh, it wasn't
9.
this one. Yeah, this guy hasn't taken any damage. That's right. Okay,
Yeah,
so,
I was like, I don't think any.
so you sink into that. He's going to try to make a... Oh, he breaks your thing. He begins scurrying his way up. You as you get into here, you can see a tunnel. He's going to make an athletics check. Yeah, he begins scurrying his way up out
Can
of
I
the
throw a
tunnel.
javelin at him?
You can, yeah. As you guys are continuing following, they've been moving their way down.
Just lost poor little
11.
11 now. And you see him
He's gone.
scurry off
Dang.
up this tunnel. As you see the bats
So bad.
running out through there.
Guys, bats.
So he's gone. Whatever. Like, wait, he went straight.
He's
so I went
climbing up.
into
He's,
here.
he's
Okay.
climbing up the.
So
through
can
where
I
the
look in
bats-
here then? I guess I'm
Yeah.
in there now. That sucks. Justice was not served.
Did you take care of the one you had?
Yep.
Cool. I took care of the other 10 that were back here.
You did great.
At least 10. I lost track.
There's so
10?
many.
I only
I'm
saw
pretty
5.
sure you insulted his mother.
All right. So
That was one of the 10.
we're gonna go ahead and take a break right there for the next 10 minutes, real quick.
I mean,
But yeah, so just since we got a battle, as you guys kind of catch your breath real quick. But after this 10 minutes, we'll jump right back in, and we'll see you guys then. Thanks.
snack break.
Snack break.
Bye.
Do you want to switch it to video?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh, I thought someone was
There we
poisoned.
go. Now we're back.
Someone
Hello!
poisoned. Oh my god.
I didn't know if
could've
you wanted to
just
come or if you were
accidentally
staying with him.
Is someone poisoned still?
I feel like I'm gonna
No,
fall.
feel great.
Weird.
You're both. Okay.
Well, I don't know that, so.
The problem.
Should you be making another performance check for that?
Can I lay on
Fine.
hands on myself for 10?
Yeah. So, you guys all make your way in just as you see Trent finishing up. Boom. This radiant glow of golden energy goes out from her hand. And you see her kind of take a deep breath as some of the cuts and nicks and
Hey, look.
puncture wound on her neck seals up.
Bats!
No, there's no bats.
You said they flew
all
out.
the bats flew out.
Oh.
I'm
No
pretty
bats.
sure I heard bats though. At
Can
some
we look
point.
around for...
It's easy to
Guano.
see. There's bat shit everywhere.
Okay, so
There
let's
is
put it
bat
in our bag.
guano everywhere. So,
Did you get a bag?
who is helming the scooping
Yeah.
up and collection of the bat?
Do you
We have
still
the
have
leather
my
ones, the
spoon?
inside out leather.
I
You still
I
have
want
my
to.
shovel?
You're helming it.
Oh no,
Who
I
is?
threw that down.
We'll say everybody else
I
is
don't know how
assisting
to
you.
helm this.
So, make a nature make a
Definitely.
Make a
yeah,
bad
make a
check
nature check with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
with
As you-
advantage.
Look for the best quality guano.
Okay.
You know you poop.
18.
18. All right, so
Easy
you
enough.
successfully collect 4 pounds, working all together, of bat guano.
Teamwork.
Can I
As-
put a little in my pouch?
Sure. Yeah, you just kind of go scrape
I
off a
just-
little bit.
I mean, I future think I might be able to use it.
Make a nature check. See if you can find
Nope.
So
Nope.
you pick up
But
what
for
you
a
think
practical
is.
joke, it
Make
could
sure
be
you mark it down. You pick up what you think is bat guano, and you have that in your component pouch.
I'll put it in quotation marks. Bat guano.
Okay.
Well, I guess we can go back now. We sort of been
Got some good
done
stuff,
what
guys.
we
Yeah, we
needed
should
to
probably
do.
go.
Because you were
Check
looking
on-
specifically
Oh,
for.
yeah. What's his name again?
What's in, like, and you were
Thor.
trying to, like, you know, you
Yeah.
yourself get it.
I need to go
Yeah,
check on them.
you've got the
Okay.
best piece.
Fantastic.
I want to spend 2 of my sorcery points to get a spell slot back. I don't know how to say I'm doing that.
I think you have to do that during a short rest.
Bonus action.
Just a bonus action to do that? That's awesome. So you guys kind of watch as kind of Fury just kind of stands off on the side by himself for a couple of seconds. How do you want this to look? Because if you do this again, I want it to kind of be the thing.
Given me, I might also be using my action for gust during this, but
Okay.
I would just want wind to just kind of swirl around me,
Okay.
and then just
Little crackles of lightning and stuff mixed in with it. And you guys kind of see
Breezy.
Fury kind of take a big deep breath and see his chest kind of fill up a little bit.
Did you just fart?
I cast gust on her.
Okay. Make a strength saving throw as he tries to push you.
Wow.
That seems like a yes. That's 4.
4.
No.
All you get is ion. You don't smell any of that, but you slowly shift to move away, further away as you slide on the bat shit. Makes it a nice sliding ground. All right, so you guys
Success.
collect 4 pounds, and you guys make your way back to Zorn, who is currently there.
Look at all the shit we found.
You guys see that there's currently a dead goblin right next to him,
No.
and he's just like, yeah, this little booger decided to come up and I played dead for a second and just reached up and squeezed his life.
Oh my.
I knew you'd be alright if I left you.
Well done.
How are we getting him back?
Well,
I can help.
yeah.
I mean, I suggest maybe you two help carry him.
I could turn into a horse. Would a horse fit here?
Maybe the cart
would,
would bring
but
Would a horse
Yeah.
fit up?
You can turn into a horse.
yeah.
She does a lot
That's
of
cool.
things. She talks to horses too.
Can you be a donkey?
Yeah,
A
could
horse
be a
is fine
donkey.
if you get me out of here.
Small
Something.
Because we do have to go back up to get out.
Do I don't
think I
think
could fit through there as a horse?
Yeah,
or
as a
I
donkey.
believe
As a
I'm
donkey,
doing
you
that?
could.
Okay, so I'll turn into a donkey.
Okay, so
I don't know what dog
just
Purple donkey.
okay.
All right, we'll get him up.
You guys kind of shift him up. He kind of gets one leg over and just is laying his head like he's got one heavy arm on your head. He's a big guy. It's just full plate armor.
you're a small
He's just the weight of his body is just fully pressed down on you, and it hurts, but it's.
Inwardly, I'm regretting my decisions, but I can't express that out loud.
So, but you are technically a beast of
I
burden.
do that.
So,
And you are being burdened.
okay.
They're made for that.
So, yeah. So
Alright.
he's got all of his stuff with him, and
That's animal.
you guys begin making your way out
like-
of the caves. So, well, you guys continue back on, making your way. You guys hit that Y where that one path was. You guys continue going on back, make your way to where the bears were.
Keep on going.
Keep on going back
Yeah.
out,
Yeah, yeah.
and you find your cart.
Now we can put him in
Yay.
the cart.
Yeah, we'll put him
Yeah.
in
As
the
soon
cart.
as he's in the
instead.
cart, I switch back.
Yeah.
Your
I
cart's
whistle
fine.
for Skittles.
Whistle. Skittles takes about 5 minutes, but you see him. His head pops over from the side of the hill.
Skittles!
Comes over to you, and then he just looks at you.
Oh. I don't
Needs
have
some
any
of those carrots.
Here, carrot. I haven't found any sugar cubes yet, but when I go back to town, I'll look for
Nuzzles
some.
against you.
Yeah. Okay.
But he's just like waiting for food from you. So,
I think we could just have her feed him from now
I
on.
know. This might be
That's
great.
all right, you guys get the cart,
Save our
Skittles all hooked back up. You get Zorn settled in the back of the cart. You guys begin your trek back. Where you guys head?
Is it like nighttime now, or is it like?
Mm-hmm.
So we're putting it.
How long did it take to get here?
Yeah.
It took about a day.
It takes full days of a full day of travel. So that's like
We
2
split it
days
up.
of travel. A full day of you would potentially run the risk of getting exhausted.
Are we
by
all
the
in the
time
cart?
that you got-
Like we were on the way here.
No, we
No.
can't all fit in anymore.
Well,
He's in it.
You guys can all fit in because you guys are small gnomes up in the front. I mean, and so the rest of them can sit in the back.
Okay.
easily.
Yeah, you guys know.
Yeah, it's not.
do we think that we could travel through the night and some of us rest while someone stays awake?
I think.
As
Sure.
long as Skittles.
But Skittles might get tired.
We could trade out.
We could do that, actually. No, we can't.
Who's gonna
We can
carry
do the rest
Skittles?
first.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, yeah.
leaving
No, he
Skittles.
would he just be able to like walk without
Well,
I mean, he still would probably need some.
He's still pulling a cart.
Yeah.
We
Is
could go
armor
camp for
person?
a
Let's
few
just
hours.
camp by the river again.
Yeah,
Just a great
do you
place.
think you could wait while we rest before we go to town, or do you think you need?
that's fine. I mean,
Let's rest by the river again.
if
Because that went swimmingly.
We took care of it.
River's about 4 hours away from here. If we're gonna make camp, it might be good if we go at least an hour away from the caves, just in case any more goblins show up.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And do we know there's no one else chasing you guys down?
Yeah, how many other people did you
Yeah.
kill before this?
And piss off.
No?
I don't think I pissed anybody off. They just robbed me.
It's nice knowing I have some people to have my back, though,
Absolutely.
instead of being by myself now. Once I get back on my feet, I'll be in good shape.
Well, let's go about an hour away from the cave and then camp.
You
The
see
leader
him.
says.
You see him begins trying to work on some of kind of creating his own splints.
It's a clear
I
field.
kind of wonder.
The
what
one
was
on his
up with
right
the
leg
water
does not look
in
very.
the cave,
It's
though.
it's kind of
I know I never found that.
redoing a little bit of what you did, but the one on his left leg, he gets a nice straight piece of wood, kind of a branch that you guys had found on the side of the road. He gets it set up and he ties, and you hear him ties it really tight, and you hear this. Apparently, one of his bones may have just popped back in place.
Ew.
And he gets
Thank
it
you.
tied, gets his other leg around it.
All right. Well,
Slowly uses back into the cart. You know, my guy, Any meat or anything?
I
I can sure use something to help.
have
with
a
the pain.
pickle.
A pickle would be sounds great. I haven't had much to eat either.
They're in the back there in the cart with you somewhere. Rattling around.
Rolling around.
I kind of have my hand in there.
The jars are both empty.
I'm sorry, I really like the pickles.
So you see that there's a jar next to Eden or to Ash, and there's an empty one that's just kind of rolling around in the back.
And he's got the pig's feet water gun.
No, that one's just rolled around in the back of the cart.
Well, we don't have much in the way of mead. Got more water.
I'll take that.
You could have that.
Easy.
We can refill at the river. So who wants to take first?
You guys, you didn't get this water from the cave area, did you?
No, the bear.
What's
told
up with
us.
that?
There's a spot. There, it's that Y we passed. It's there is a stench that comes from that water. I've only gone up to the water, but then I left immediately after. Just you can tell it stinks, but not sure what's going on over there. Yeah.
Yes, the bears told Ash not to drink from it. Yes.
Good advice.
Good bear.
I thought he'd be a little more shocked that the bears talked to her, but
He's been around.
he's been
We
around.
talk to bears.
I'm gonna fall asleep during this.
I'll take first.
Okay.
Just-
So you're so the rest of you go to sleep. You're driving the cart.
Who?
Or are you
Yes,
are you
I
guys
will
still
be
going
driving.
on the
So
cart?
we're
You're
gonna camp
You're
about an
camping.
hour
Okay.
away from
Yeah,
the
I was
camp.
like-
Gotcha. Okay. So Zoran goes to sleep immediately, resting.
Where's my hut?
Okay. So go make a perception
My
check.
mansion, I only got to use once.
Yay! 6.
6. It's really pretty stars out.
It looks
A couple
amazing.
shooting stars go by. You do hear a couple howls off in the distance, but your watch goes by. Who's next?
So I'll wake up with Ash.
Ash. Okay. Alrighty. You want to make a perception check?
No one's gonna mess with Fury. Just leave it be.
15.
15. As you're watching, your eyes kind of just shift up to the Jotun Mountains and to the north, and you just kind of sit there watching, and you see a on the opposite side. You can see the clouds billowing up, and then they fall back on that side. And you can just see the dark, heavy clouds rolling, and eventually you can see some. You just kind of are watching it, and you see them shift off, and then they spill over further off into the northeast, over the mountainside. But yeah, you just see a lot of rain, pouring around in that north of that, and you're not familiar with that land. You've never been there, but yeah, a lot of rainfall. Your watch goes by and no issue.
I'll
Who's
take third.
Okay.
Is Zoran at all awake for any of this, or is he clocked out?
I mean, you could wake him up a little bit if you want to.
I just want to ask him something.
Okay. So you kind of stir him a little bit.
Hey,
Hey.
you've done a lot of missions for the Mystic Arcanum, right?
Yeah.
Who would someone talk to in that organization if they wanted some sort of a symbol or relic identified? I don't think it has any magical properties per se, but I don't know anything about it.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, you're asking, like, could you find someone that's going to help you identify something? Or, like, figure out what something is? Like, there's some lore attached to it?
Yeah, more
Well,
like
do you
that.
have it?
One moment. Go over and try to find it on her without waking her up.
Make an investigation. Make an investigation or a sleight of hand check first.
Natural 20.
Feel a thing. Okay, make an
I'm
investigation
tired.
check.
That's pretty good. 17.
Okay, so you find hidden kind of in the jacket pocket. You kind of just put the pocket back and pull out the item.
I just go over and show it to her. Something like this. It's gnarly looking.
It's gnarly looking.
It is.
Have we seen this thing?
No.
You guys just have
Like
this thing.
literally gnarly, like tree roots, or
Or like a skull.
I mean, I've not seen this like a symbol like this before. I've seen a tower that looks just like this.
Seen a tower that looks like it?
Yeah. It's Daxur Spire.
Daxors?
Daxur. Daxuur. That's in the. Well, you don't want to go there. It's the Valley of Walking Shadow. That's to the south of Krumstock. I'm sure you're aware of Grimstone Keep and that, aren't you?
Am I?
You've heard of it, and it leads to Shadow Pass, which leads to the Valley of Walking Shadow, which is make a history check.
Is this one of the super ones?
What?
Magical or technology or no?
It would be magical in nature, yes.
Ooh, that's better. 19.
19. You've heard of the place of the Valley of Walking Shadow. You've heard it by a different name. You recall stories of a different name, and it's on the tip of your tongue, but it's not there yet. It's not coming to mind, but you've heard of it. You know the area that he's talking about, and as you look on your map, you know it's in the Grimlock Mountains. So if you guys have your maps with you, if you look on the map, you'll see Grimstone Keep is in the very southeastern portion, and the Grimlock Mountains. The area that encompasses is the Valley of Walking Shadow, and you know that there are many undead things that walk those lands. And it's one of those things where it's just like, okay. Beyond that, I mean, I can ask if there's something that's... Where did you find this?
It was found back home at a friend's house, and just
We stole it.
trying to decide if it means anything.
I mean, it's still in the chain, right? If someone's worshipping this or has this as a relic of some sort, they're not into anything good.
I kind of had a feeling, but I just didn't know if you knew any more.
Looks just like this wire.
Well, thank you. If you hear anything else out about it, let me know.
I'll ask around it if there's been any reports of a cult or something that's been forming for Daxur. I've not heard of anything. Hopefully not. It's kind of ill tidings if it is. Well, if that's who, yeah. Let me see it one more time. Kind of looks over it. I'll think on it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I do an inside check on him just to see if I think he knows any more that he's not letting know? Doubt it. 9.
9. You see him thinking about something. He's not trying to hide it. He does not appear to be trying to hide anything from you. Okay. He's just contemplating, like, kind of like it's just like
why is this thing here?
Yeah, like just trying to put puzzle pieces together. So you can see him kind of working some stuff out in his own way. But he shifts after a few minutes and closes his eyes and goes back to sleep. But yeah.
For now, I'll just kind of put it in my pocket, hidden. But
okay. All right.
I guess I need to do a perception check. 8.
The watch goes by without a hitch.
Awesome.
You guys, restful night.
Healed.
Goes by.
No poison anymore?
Poison's gone. Fury, your
gone.
point of exhaustion is gone.
You slept all the way through.
Guess I did too.
That's good.
Nick, I forgot about Sentinel. So, like, even if someone disengages, I still
Oh, that's right.
get an opportunity attack. I keep forgetting about that.
It's only
the last time.
nice.
Is that already?
Yeah. I forgot some stuff.
That's just a feet,
It is a feat.
a foot.
Yeah, human. She took the human variant, so that she got to shoot feet.
Gotcha. All right. Well, shall we tally forth?
So,
What's that?
Shall.
morning arises. You
Continue.
all
We go
feel
back.
very
We go back to
refreshed.
town.
Oh, waking up.
It's Crumb's dog turn.
Where are you guys going?
Back to the
Sir
place we
Dibbles.
came from, to Sir Dibbles.
To get paid.
So, you guys begin the trek. We're going to kind of expedite this a little bit. You get across the river. You begin making your way back into town. Where are you guys headed to?
To the guy to get paid.
Probably to get.
Well, ask Soren if he needs to go anywhere, because we need to take him
Oh, yeah, we need to take
taken
him to
care
the
of,
infirmary.
so some sort of clerics.
Yeah, if you can take me to the temple of the Great Hearth. And as you guys go and tell, you can see the Great Hearth, and you can see that it is a large square building, but off to the side there are triangular alcoves that are built off of each of the sides. But yeah, none of you have ventured in while you were here. Yeah, if you want to take me there, they probably will heal me up. I've got a couple friends in there. I know Tisa pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah,
Part over there.
let's take it.
Okay. So you guys make your way. You guys head into Kromstog. You guys see a few people. A few people look at Zoran kind of in the back of the car like, oh, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just going to get just a little banged up. So I'm going to go get some help. Oh, well, I'm glad you're safe. You guys keep going on, make your way, and you guys see the Great Hearth before you. There's 4 great pillars that sit in the front, made of just wood, with a wooden beam that goes across. You see a domed top with a square hole in the middle for where the hearth would, so the smoke can rise freely out of there and for ventilation. So it's got a roof that it's not a complete roof. It's just an open square in the middle, but it's a roof on the other side. And then you can see that there's a building structure that just goes in a square around it, a rectangle around it. And then off of each the points, there are 2 triangular alcoves, and then a central spire that stretches up about 40 feet in the air above everything else.
That's crazy.
This is
Quite
a really
impressive.
big place.
So, should we go back to the bar and get paid, or should
Do
we go
just
in
like?
here?
I think we should help
Did
them
someone
in.
help me out of the cart? So he reaches down and he kind of gets his hand on your shoulder. Oh, thank you. Begins to kind of walk with you, and he's putting a little bit of weight on that left one, but you are carrying the brunt of. And he's a big guy, just heavy. It's just you get him in. You see the same dark-skinned female that you saw in Celeste's come forward, and she just says, "Oh my, what? Please come." And she signals to a couple other clerics, and they end up coming forward, and they, based on their stature, they don't look like they can carry him, so they lay out a bedroll right there for him near the hearth. And so they essentially just set that up, and they begin working immediately. Oh, thank you for bringing him. He's well known here. Thank you.
St. John Psychowitz, hero of heroes.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, Celeste mentioned a brightly colored gnome standing on top of her.
Yes,
counter.
hero to the little people
Yes.
too. I help everyone in
Well,
need.
Just please don't do that again. I know that she's nice, but next time I think she'll throw you off. Yes, thank you.
Well, bye.
Do we get paid for this or no?
May the
I don't know how these things work.
may the gentle maiden be with you. And
And with
Well,
It's just a good deed.
Let's just go turn in the back one.
Oh yeah, I've got a lot of that.
Okay.
Pretty right.
So you guys continue make your way back to the brightly blue colored sign of Holdrick's Hammered. Make your way inside and dearies, welcome back.
Hello.
Hello.
We brought a bag of shit in here, so we should probably find the guy who needs it.
Please leave that outside here.
Is Mr. Tibbles in?
Yeah.
No, he's not going to be back for 3 days.
Fantastic.
What do
He
we...
said he was going to be gone for a week.
Well, it didn't
Sometimes we're overachievers. We get things done too quickly. It's a problem. But
Is there somewhere we can put this? Because I don't think I want to just leave it outside.
Well, we can stable it for you.
Okay.
I mean, if you leave it with your cart in the stables, we have a barn that we can put
Do you
everything
think
in.
anybody's going to steal it?
Is
I
it
don't
going
think
to
people
dry
around
out?
here are going to steal it. We got a container.
Is that something for Tybbalt's?
Yeah.
Oh well, she goes into gets her own case. Follow me. She leads you outside and she just says, "We'll get to the cart and the horse, and if you want to do that later." And she goes over. There's a little tiny shack that is set off to the side, and you can see the symbol for the Mystic Arcanium on this shed. And she goes, and you watch as she click. If you're skilled in Arcana, go and make an Arcana check.
Ooh, 22.
You watch.
21.
She places the wrong key in, and it doesn't even enter near the keyhole. Dang it. Stupid magic books. Gets the right key in, it enters, and then she opens it, and then you can see this little shimmer that goes down from there. She's just, all right, whatever you need to put in there.
Can we go in there?
Yes.
All right. I want to look around when I get in here.
It's empty.
Dang it.
Well,
Who's carrying it? You have the bag, Guano? You have the bag,
Put
Guano?
it in there then, and just...
They got it pretty well locked. I don't think anyone's going to come in after this.
How will they know that we brought it?
Should we put our names on it?
Well, we got a witness right here.
Yeah, I'll tell him gladly.
Okay.
Plus, we got
He-
Zoran's
he's-
word. He won.
You signed the contract, correct?
Yes.
He's got. He'll know.
We
I'm
signed
really
it.
hungry.
He got his guano. We'll get our money.
All right.
Yeah, but we got 3 days to sit
This is set up by the Mystic Arcanium to make sure that any of the stuff, any jobs that are done for them, are taken care of. So, all right. Close the door. Closes it.
Guys, we should get something to eat.
Oh, I've got food for you if you want some.
Yes.
All right. Lots of vegetables, correct?
And fruit.
And fruit. All right. What can I get for you?
Meat. As much meat and bacon as you have.
Oh, all right. That'll be right up to Raven's Alley. All right. Anybody else?
A sandwich.
Sandwich? Okay.
Just meal.
I'm good, thanks.
You sure? You're pretty gaunt. She kind of reaches forward and kind of like.
Can I try to whisper to
Kind of
her?
like touches your face like a little bit and.
I cast Gust on her.
Okay. She takes it. Just
It's just 5 feet.
no. She doesn't even affect her. She's just like. Eh. Yeah.
Can I just whisper to her?
Get a sandwich for the little boy too. That sounds good. Yeah.
I'll pay for it.
All right. So you guys make your way back in. You guys get your meals brought out to you. They're delicious. Nice home cooked meal you haven't had. You've just been having the rations that you bought for yourself the past couple days. So are we going to be staying for a few days then? Or do we need to stable the horses and the cart?
Well, I mean, we're not really a group. We were just together on this mission.
Yeah.
So I don't know
Well-
what they're doing or anything.
That's fine. Suit yourself. It's just
But we do
Just
all have to
often-
hang around for 3 days, so...
To get paid. Because
Well,
they can't pay us.
tonight is the night of the axe throwing tournament here at
Really, you
Holdrick's
should
Hammer.
do that.
Does it pay?
Dude, yes, it's a five gold piece and 3, and the winner takes the pot.
Dude, yeah.
So it's open. Like I said, Draven has never been beaten, except for by Tisa, but you won't admit it. So.
Who's Tisa? Is that one girl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the girl at the crumb cake place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and we just saw her at the...
Sinjin's a leader too, so I think he would be pretty good at it.
And then I believe that the dagger pits
Not with a full size
that we
axe.
have are they're beginning a tournament for the weekend here. So, if anybody is wishing to participate or watch or spectate or place bets,
What is it?
the dagger pits.
What's that?
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Dangerous
You
game.
would
You're
know.
full of...
You're familiar with the dagger pits in Norkvard. So you hear the dagger pits and you're like, oh, nice. A nice fight. So you got that kind of in your head. You are familiar. You've watched several things where it's a game of intrigue. It's a game of deception and lying, and you so that's kind of what in your mind you know exactly what they're talking about. So you're just like, oh, all right. He's told you about it enough that you know. So, but yeah. Well, it's the tournament that it's kind of the sport that we have here in the Comstock region, and
So
I mean,
like
certain
pixie
regions.
racing, kind of.
I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's nothing like that.
Not a sport.
Pixie racing.
All right.
Where are you from?
Well, the autumn.
Are you
court.
from over in Spriteland?
Spriteland?
Spriteland, the forest.
No, I don't know where that is.
What's literally right next to... Didn't you say you came down from that one place? The Yondork? That's right next to Spriteland.
Oh, I've never been there. What's there?
What's a forest?
Probably trees and bears.
I'm
Probably
assuming
right
that
up your
there's
alley.
sprites and pixies, hence the name Spriteland.
I'll have to go there, but no, I'm not from there.
Oh. Huh?
Have you heard of that place?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You passed it on your way.
Well, I'm not from there, but okay.
Well, do you want to stay here a couple nights, Enid?
I mean, I feel like we have to. Yeah.
All right. How much for a room?
For
How much for 2 rooms?
a room, if it depends on, do you want meals compensated with your stay? We'll make sure that you have a meal in the morning and the evening. Lunch you have to do for yourself.
Is this a thing you pay at checkout?
No,
Like
you,
after we get paid by the
you
Mystic
pay, you
Arcanum?
pay daily.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, they owe us.
You know what? Yep, we need the meals too.
All right.
Where?
Give me 1 moment. Check. That will be. It is 8 silver for 1 night and breakfast and dinner
Oh,
for 1 person.
It's a good deal.
All right, and if someone shares a room,
Well,
still it's 8
it
or
still
is it
is.
16? Or is it 12?
if you decide to have, I
I
mean,
feel like I should be the one haggling here.
if
I'm just trying to figure out how much the room is
Just
versus
say
how much the
it.
food
it
is.
is per
Stay-
person.
Got it. Per
Per
person.
Oh. Sinjin.
For future note, if you're planning on having more than one in one room, you shouldn't tell the person that you're bartering with. Otherwise, I'm going to make sure that I charge every person that stays in there.
You don't have multiple beds in the rooms?
We do, but you purchased the one room, which has multiple beds.
So one person pays... You know what? It's great. We'll take the room.
I'm just
It'll
saying.
be fantastic.
All right.
This
So,
meat's so good,
That
I'm in
will
a great
be-
mood.
Is it for all 5 of you?
No, we're not together.
I was just asking.
Well, if you're getting a room, I'd stay in it.
Well,
But it's going to be 8, even if we have a separate room.
Are you staying?
Yes.
Well, I would prefer to have my own room. Well, at least not with him. Maybe not with him.
I will find the place. And I get up and just head out the tavern.
Okay. All right.
Probably sleep in the car.
it makes that easy. Do you want to
What?
share a room?
Yeah.
There's 2 beds, so
Yeah.
we're good.
Okay.
All right.
So, you guys make sure you mark off your. It'll be what, a gold, 1 gold and 6 silver if you're doing it together, or it's.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
just pay.
So just make sure you mark off 8 silver.
Oh.
8 silver for you. 8 silver for you if you're
Got it.
marking
I
off.
don't even know how to do that gold
How much
translate.
silver?
I don't
It's
know.
just 10 silver. each.
I'm just gonna round.
You know, like dimes and dollars.
So 2.
Whenever we. Yep.
What are you
Yeah.
looking for?
I also noticed.
I want to see
Something's
if I can
missing.
just get on the roof of this building.
What?
I want to see if I can just get on the roof of this building.
Make an investigation check as you look for access.
Fall through this
18
In your room.
plus
no,
20.
yours.
20. Yeah. You go into the
Definitely
back
your
and you
room.
can see that they have a few stuff. Are you trying to be stealthy about getting on, or are you just trying to get on the roof?
I would just be trying to get on the roof.
Okay. I need you four to make a perception check.
From inside?
Yeah.
8, 9.
Natural 20.
Okay.
This is right.
Yeah.
23.
Okay, so
not very
Trin and Ash, you hear this. Oh, dang it. Keep coming through the shingles and stuff.
Did you hear
Those
that?
three, the bartender, or what is her name? Ruby. You see Ruby and them, they're just chatting away, not even thinking about it. You get up to the top and you're just sitting up on top of the roof. It's just the roof.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go check it out.
Okay.
I turn into a cat.
And I go towards the roof.
You guys just watch. Boom. Ash turns into a cat.
She'll be back.
I
That's
assume
a neat
everything.
trick.
I turn around as a cat.
She talks to bears too, apparently.
And horses.
Assume so. All right. Well, thank you very much. Dinner will be at 7.
All right.
Breakfast will be at 7 as well. So.
And when is the tournament?
What?
The axe throwing?
Oh, that'll be at 9 o'clock this evening, dear. So, the tournament starts at 9 o'clock. I'm not sure when the dagger pits begins, but I do know that you need to be signing up within the next day or so.
Where do we do that?
If you go to the center of town, I believe that there is a person there that is currently taking registrations. But we have the dagger pits. It is just on the outside of town. Essentially, it's just people congregate there and have the tournament. So, but yes.
All right.
Can I get you anything else for you?
No, I think we're good for now.
All right. Well, I'll see you at 7.
Okay, so she doesn't have to sign up for that one, but she has to sign up for the dagger one.
You have to pay 5 gold at 9 o'clock.
5 gold?
To do the excellent.
To the
You get
excellent.
the pot.
Now I have 5 gold. Because we didn't get paid yet.
No.
Once we're in the room,
Yeah.
then-
Okay.
I'm
Hey,
like freaking out,
so-
looking through all my stuff.
Don't worry. I have it. It's cool. I was asking
Can I see
Zoran
it?
about it last night.
If I can
What'd he
hear
say?
anything.
Sure.
He said it looks
with disadvantage.
similar to
Since you're
Dexor's
listening.
spire down near the.
7.
Unfortunately,
That's
it's not
easier to get
you,
to.
You hear shifting below you. You're trying to just be quiet, and you're also just kind of
Down near
breathing.
Grimstone Keep. There's lots of undead down there. It's bad stuff. And if this is some sort of symbol of worship, whoever did this is into some bad stuff.
Do you
So,
think my brother was involved with that?
I mean, you know him better than me, but he didn't seem like he'd
I
be
know,
into that.
that's
But
what-
I don't know much about your dad or mom, really. But if they weren't in it, then the people there were definitely in it. So we need to be very careful going forward. I don't think we should be flashing this to anybody.
Okay.
They might get the wrong idea and think we're involved.
Well, I'm glad Zoran knew a little bit about it.
He said he'd let me know if he found out anything else, but I think he knew to keep it on the DL. That wasn't said, but it was understood.
All right. Well,
He had that glazed over look in his eyes that I'm pretty sure meant we're cool.
let's hope so.
By the way, how cool is it that we saved Zoran?
I know.
Awesome.
You have to tell your dad.
I know. I'm going to tell everybody, don't you worry. Did you like that? Hero of Heroes?
Yeah.
New title I'm going to take on.
I like it.
It's gonna be great.
Slid that in there.
That's right.
I imagine just hearing muttering, then we're awesome.
Awesome.
No.
Yeah, I feel like your leadership qualities really came out too.
Really? See, I didn't know if it was really helping. You get a reading on.
Are you guys
top
doing
of
anything else while they're having this awesome
I'm
discussion?
going to look for whoever's on the roof.
Okay,
That's
so
the
you make a stealth check for me, real quick, and make a perception check.
Do I use mine or cats?
the cats.
Cats.
I don't have a.
I don't think
Reroll it,
cats
yeah.
in a monster
That's
manual.
good though. 17.
I don't.
It's my
think
first
it
character has a plus
anything.
0 perception.
For a cat?
I don't.
I don't think it's very high.
No, because whenever Caleb does it for Frumpkin, he's always
Oh.
disappointed because he doesn't have dark vision and he doesn't have other stuff, and he's always disappointed.
I feel like they'd be able to hear really well.
It's in the monster manual.
No, they have advantage
It
on
is?
smell for some reason. Like
In the
every animal has
monster
on
man.
smell, but
Okay.
not on sight.
My kid's got
Because he thought.
You think cats for
Visual
sure
smell.
could see like
That's what he
at
thought too,
night?
but he looked it up. It didn't.
That's
That's
dumb.
insane.
I feel like cats should have good
night vision.
Yeah.
Like,
A
really
cat
good night.
has +2 or +4 to its stuff.
19.
Nice.
19. You do not hear the cat coming.
So I want to just go and sit right next to him.
Are you a purple
Yeah.
cat or are
I
you
think
like a
at
regular
that
cat?
At about
Cheshire cat.
after about 10 minutes of sitting there,
Yeah, so I'm a purple cat.
you're just kind of.
I have really bright golden eyes.
You start sneezing a little bit. And you look down and you see a purple cat sitting right next to you.
I'm going to just make my hand like start lightning.
I turn around and go to the other side of him.
Okay. Kind of rubbing up against your back as you know, like how cats do, like trying to put their scent on you.
And then I switch back
Are you
into
gonna
my
kill the
regular
cat?
form.
So you switch back into your regular
Yeah.
form.
Now she's rubbing.
No,
up
I'm
on-
not. I'm just.
Just checking the structural integrity of the roof.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're over your room because you
Pretty
could
sure
hear
they're
them.
over
So.
Yep.
Perfect.
I was just.
You guys
coming
hear
out
you
to
two
check
as you're
on
talking
you.
and having this discussion. You just hear this. It's like as you hear a couple boards
I
bend.
think we may have overpaid for our room.
Well, we definitely
Just
did when
a
you told
little
them
bit
that
worried
2
about
people would be in
you.
one
Well, I
room.
didn't want to lie.
Don't be.
Didn't want to
I
lie.
actually don't. I'm not
Well,
overconfident, but not a liar.
Jeff don't think you should sleep on the roof.
I don't think you should stick your nose in other people's business. Looks like we're both not getting our way.
I can be more annoying.
I'm more annoying than you.
I start bringing it closer.
I'm just trying to help.
I don't need help.
You look like you do.
So slowly backing away.
Make a dexterity saving throw as you like you're slowly making your way back, real quick.
Please, boy.
I didn't want her to fall through so bad on top of turn.
Oh no!
6.
You see her foot slip out from underneath her. You guys hear a oh no! And you roll and fall about 10 feet off the roof and land on your back, knocking the air out of you. And you
I'm
do
sure
anything?
everybody's fine out
I'm
there.
totally
No.
fine. Don't worry up there. It was really nice talking to you. I hope you have a good night. I'm going to lay here a little bit longer.
You guys did see a purple whale fall past the window.
She's on the ground again.
I might go just check on her. Dinner should be
Yeah.
about ready anyways.
Yeah, after dinner, I think I'm gonna go try to get us some more money from the pits. You know,
Okay.
we only
Alrighty.
get paid. We don't get paid for a few days. We're gonna need
We're
a little
needing
more.
money, yeah.
You guys
Okay.
have so much money.
So,
No,
alrighty.
we just love money.
I don't know.
I have no money.
Okay, so 7 o'clock rolls around. Are you guys wanting to do anything? What time is it currently?
10, 11.
10, 11? Okay.
Yes, I
We'll
want
get
to do
through
the axes, but
Okay,
I can't.
we'll-
I'm
I
going
was
to
gonna
just go
walk back-
sign up for the dagger pits whenever it starts.
Because I was gonna walk back in and check on her because I do actually have money. And if
Okay.
how much do the dagger pits cost? Do those cost too?
Yeah.
the axes and the daggers each cost 5?
Yeah. So, you go in, you knock on Trin's door.
Are you back inside your room or are you out in the...
Yeah, I'm in my room.
Okay.
Can I come in, please? I don't actually have a room. I just fell off the roof and then my head hurts really bad.
She opens the door.
You know, if you're on the roof as a cat, don't stop being a cat. It's not a good idea. Aren't you gonna be throwing axes?
I can't. I had assumed we'd get paid before, but I don't.
Well, how much do you need?
1 gold.
Here you go. I want to watch you throw axes.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't know if this. Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll get more money and then, you know, it'll be fun.
Okay, well, I will pay you back.
Do you have, like, head medicine?
Can I do, like, lay on hands on her?
Does she actually hurt?
No. Oh, she's not hurt?
No, she's not actually hurt.
Oh.
But you could do it.
Sure. And I just, like, pretend.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
that
kinda
actually
slowly.
feels a little bit better, but, let's go downstairs so you can throw some axes.
Okay.
Okay. So dinner rolls around. You have dinner, and then you go out to the main kind of center of town. You're labeled, and you hear a town cry. Please come this way if you're wishing to sign up for the Dagger Pits. Come this way. Come this way.
Don't worry.
Yes. You see a dragonborn. I'd love to sign up. Yep. I don't know. Pulls out 5 gold. Hands it to him. See you tomorrow. Kind of walks away. It's a large silver scaled dragonborn.
Do I know the crier's name from just being here?
Yeah.
No, you've not been to this one. This is in Tea Garden.
Well,
forgot
this
I
was in the
did.
Kromstog one, so.
What?
But it's all the Kromstog one. It's the same.
Yes, it's the same. Yeah, you don't know who the crier is though.
Got it. But it's the same skill set.
Yes.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just walk up. I'd like to sign up, please.
Yes. Yes. What name do I have?
Sinjin Psychowitz, Hero of Heroes.
Winner of daggers.
He flips through. Oh, I see that you've been kind of in circulation.
Keep that down.
All right. Well,
It might scare off some of the competition. We want it to be a good show.
it's all right. Well,
Am I standing there hearing this?
I
assume
I
you
want-
are.
you were
So you're doing it.
I went to
want
the center of
to
town.
be watching like
No.
who
He's off a ways. He's off a ways.
I went
You're
to the
still
center.
sitting.
I'm gonna sign
He's
up
towards
for
the
both.
center of town.
I wanted to go see who would be participating to see if I would want to watch this one.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. So you're far enough away that you're not. But you don't hear the.
I'm not
Yeah.
watching, just kind of.
You're just kind of looking to see who's going up to the crier. Okay.
So it's 5 gold, you said?
5 gold. Yes. So he just says, "All right. Well, I think I know who'll be placing bets on tomorrow." All right. Well,
Fantastic. See you
I
in the
look
morning.
forward to seeing you tomorrow competing. All right. Yes. And you see a human, kind of ponytail, very lean, ponytail pulled back, and he just kind of does that, and he's like, "Yep, I want to do it. Yeah. All right. Okay." He reaches around. There you go. Okay.
Just gonna kind of keep a stock of watch of
Okay.
who's on society.
You saw a tiefling. You see a very nimble halfling. You see a human, and you see that you saw the dragonborn initially. You saw those 4 so far.
All right.
Okay.
Then I'll eventually head back so I can watch.
Okay. You see
Whatever
Sinjin
goes
begin
on.
making his way back, but you saw the halfling and the human show up. So you saw him. Okay.
Are you down the street now then?
Yeah.
Hey, you coming back to watch the
In an
Axis?
alley.
You're hiding.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make a
Or-
make a stealth check. Well, you didn't know he was there, so
No.
he
I'm definitely
yeah,
avoiding.
you're just kind of just the kind of creepy poking around out and stuff.
All right.
Okay, so you go back and you guys make your way to Holdrick's Hammered. What time is it?
10:16.
10:16. We got 15 minutes. We can do this in 15 minutes.
Axe throw.
All right. So.
Let's watch see if she's any good.
Okay.
I'm gonna place bets on her.
I don't know. Do we place bets on this?
We
Welcome
could just do it between you.
to
Just
Huldrick's Hammered axe throwing contest.
I hope I'm good at this.
All right. So,
I have no idea.
what we're going to do? First, any takers? Going against me. You see a couple people are like, you always win. You always win. Why would we go against you? And you see one, and he's just like, I'm new. I'll go against you. And it's kind of a burly guy. And he's like, anybody else?
I'll take it.
All right, lass. Shall we go joining us? All right, 5 gold, please.
I do want I want to.
You want to be there, but just off in the corner and stuff. Gotcha.
But I wasn't there.
Okay. All right. So, anybody else? No.
don't think this is my game.
Definitely not
Alrighty. Well, Ruby, you join in? Of course. So you see that she rolls up her sleeves and she kind of you can kind of see her guns and stuff, and she's like, "Alrighty."
Not
What?
gonna lie, I kind of like her too.
So, okay. So a festive environment comes. You see Zoran ends up making his way. He's got some crutches and stuff, and he makes his way in towards the entrance, and he just says, "I would normally, but not tonight." Hey, Zoran! Alright. So he sits down, sees you, kind of lifts a glass, and buys around for everyone. Like that's party. You get a drink delivered to you as well. So.
I'm gonna pour it in.
Okay, so you pour it in. Yeah. So yeah, let's go and begin. So you see, in the middle of the tavern, they scoot the tables off to the back, and so right in front where the kegs are that pour the beer and stuff, they set the target right in the middle of where these tankards are. And so, and you see people they're going up, and they'll put gold in the jar, and they'll take a drink and stuff, and like while the axes are going past them, and they're just filling up their drinks and stuff. So, first up is going to be the human. Then you will go. You are going to add your dexterity modifier to these with proficiency. So it's like you're throwing a javelin, or it's. Well, no, it's a thrown property, so it's a hit. So it's just it's a normal attack roll. It's your strength. These are strength-based throws. So it's your strength and proficiency is what you're adding to it. So I think it's +5 for you. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're adding +5 to your roll. All right. So the human goes up. You see him. He kind of he gets his 2 axes. Okay, it's the best of 3. So it's the best out of 2. So you throw and you throw again. Okay, you don't have to throw with both hands, but you throw. You throw 2. Okay, so
Setting game.
first one
Yeah,
hits the top left corner of the target. Doesn't really sink in very well. This one hits right to the right of the bullseye. So hits both of those, and so he's got a total of. So I'm keeping the totals of what they roll.
But it's straight rolls, no advantage.
No advantage on these rolls. Except for Draven. He gets advantage. Well, he's never been beaten. He's good at this. He's practiced.
Am I very good at this?
Let's see how good you are.
I don't know. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. So you're up.
Let's see how good she is.
Nope. 13.
Remember, it's based on combined score.
Okay, so 13.
13.
Can
Okay.
after I see her, where would this one have sunk in?
So this one sinks in off to the left. So you saw it sunk into the very top left, like almost missed. This one sinks in to the left, but it's like on the target. It's like in the target zone, actually.
Can I... Inspiring someone doesn't use any magic, right?
It is magical, but it's infused in your words.
You
Okay.
inspire the human.
I would want to inspire you to... Oh, don't lose to him! Come on! After you beat all of those goblins, is this the best you can do?
Yeah,
You
you're
feel-
super impressive.
pretty
you
sure
feel
she
this.
let one get
Are you
away.
inspiring her? Okay, so you feel you have a D6, I believe.
That you can add
that
after
you
your
can
D20
add,
roll.
Yeah,
After
before
know
you know the result. So
you don't have to add it
So
right
go roll
away.
your
You
D20.
do good.
You can hold on to give it for
this
10
one?
minutes.
Okay.
You have it for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't need it there.
24.
24. This one hits right in the middle. Just off the center a little bit, but it's right dead center in the middle. Yeah. Okay, you some claps are up.
You're the best!
You hear this, oh, you might get beat tonight, Draven. Shut up, woman. As you hear a little bit of comments back and forth. She goes up. This one, both of them, one on the left, one on the right, doesn't appear to sink in. But so she doesn't appear to beat you.
So do I do 2 more?
No, not yet. His you see Draven. He steps up, hits right to the left of the center of the bullseye. So not a direct bullseye, but sinks pretty close in. The second one hits to the right, and it's to the right of the bullseye. It's even a little bit closer, but it's not as close as yours was. So you won this round. So you have the highest combined roll and the highest total roll. So the human drops out.
I rolled an Arcana check to see if I noticed him. I got a 14.
You heard him talking. You're not sure. Okay, so the human is
I
out.
don't trust you.
Okay, human down.
Reverse psychology inspiration.
Okay, so
Demean her.
Ruby goes.
Pretty sure
Ruby throws directly in the middle. Natural 20. Natural 20. Okay, she's gonna roll again. This one clangs in the back a little bit. She's like, holy shit. Don't worry, I'm gonna clean that up. she goes and she starts cleaning that up. All right,
One perfect, one
your turn.
19.
19.
I mean, I feel like that's
Hits
pretty good.
close to the left of center. Yeah.
Ooh, 7.
Nice.
13.
8. Oh, 13, yeah. So this one, you spin it and you see it curve off a little bit, but just right as you release it, you're like, oh, that's not going to release right. And you just catch your other finger on it to catch it and get it back, spinning back on track right as it releases. And you get it to get back on track. And it's an okay throw.
13, 19.
It's an okay round.
It's not great.
So, again, where Ruby's is, sticks right in the end of Ruby's.
What in the world, dude?
And his second one is also a really good one.
Ruby, I
Boom.
think.
Okay,
Now it's
Ruby's
you and
knocked
Draven.
out. Now it's between you and Draven. So, she's like, what can he do? Alrighty, well, let's see what we got. Alright, lass.
My
Ladies
first.
first.
Okay. 19.
19, okay.
16.
His first one. Sinks in.
The middle? Not the
It's
natural
close. No, not directly. Okay. His second one. And both of them are equally on both sides, and yours are just sitting out a little bit further. And
Pay up.
yeah,
20. And I don't get to use this because I already used it, right?
yeah, you already used it. And
So,
so,
back my deck.
still undefeated. I will say that was a great challenge. Does that, and in his hand is the fee. He said, "You took second place. Here's your pay fee for entry back in. But I've got the rest of yours, including my wife's." and he goes off, and he's just like, "I'm done cooking for the night. Let's drink." And he goes over the keg. And a couple of them lift it up, and he pours his head underneath it. He's like, "Ah!"
So
Hey, that's from the picture outside.
to you.
You did pretty good.
All right, there you are. Okay. All right. So you guys had your first experience at Holdrick's Hammered. Fun evening. We are going to end there tonight, and when we pick up next week, we're going to be level 3. So And then after that, it's going to be really slow going. I just wanted to get us into our...
We at least get our stuff.
Yeah, you get your class stuff. So we're getting to the move on. So thank you for joining us tonight. Appreciate it. And we will see you guys next Wednesday. Thanks.